Welcome to everyone. Today I will present you Smart Living as a paradigm, the integration of a digital bank technologies with smart cities. Smart cities means the financial institution could be the promoters of these new cities of the future. First of all, at the beginning there was Web 1.0. In 1991, Tim Berners-Lee at CERN and its team developed and put online the first website. The first website was static, non-interactive. The challenge was to put information to the network, to the people. After the revolution is Web 2.0 that connects people and contents. The web information of sharing. Okay, and now the challenge is Web 3.0. The IoT technologies. We have a different exhibition about the opportunities that give us IoT. And big data technology, semantic web technologies give the opportunity to connect everything. We are building a new virtual world that connects everything and give a big revolution to the future solution that we can develop using this new virtual world. The challenge is smart living. For the first web challenge was information centric. The second web was share. Now we have the challenge to develop solutions to improve people's everyday life in the cities, in places, and communities using innovative technology solutions. This is smart living. All the new paradigm or the new solution must be connected with this type of paradigm. This is a big opportunity. If we add the third dimension, technology social trends, we add the business models dimension to our world, we transform the new users that are the center of the new web 3.0 in a new customer. New customer means new customer expect more. Trust their peers. They have a connection with social networks, and so they have advice from other people for their day-by-day life. Are informed, have choices, and have a voice. There is a multiplier effect of the interconnection between people, sensors, and in this new real virtual world. And this could be a great opportunity. The big revolution become a big opportunity if we are able to develop business models that use the smart living paradigm to create a new business. For banks, what does it mean? For the bank's perspective, this means evolving to digital bank. Digital bank means integrate the state-of-art innovative technologies inside the financial products, financial services that the banks deliver to their customers. But the real challenge is not only technology, is to understand the underpinning of digital life, that the ecosystem that is driving customer adoption. Gartner says to us that the real challenge is to implement solution, the customer-centric solution, and not only centered on technology. And so we have to develop a new model that is able to have the opportunities to develop new solutions in this Web 3.0 context. We have developed in GFT a business model. We call it the GFT Smart Living Model for Digital Banks. That is, this model is really interesting because give the banks the opportunity to be the enablers of the new smart services that will be delivered into the cities, into the smart places of the near future. This is a model, a customer-centric model, and the solution that the bank could enable must be easy, convenient, and effective. And what is the reason why the banks could be interested to develop these services, to be the enablers of these services? The reason why is that the many parts of these services are based on financial transactions, on mobile payments, and on commerce tools. And so the bank that is able to develop solutions for mobile banking using mobile payment tools and commerce tools can enlarge the customer base, can have revenue, developing and being the enablers of new smart services for the cities and the smart places. The smart living value proposition in a nutshell could be summarized as in this picture as a bank. The main actors are a bank. These banks are a financial institution that promote the growth of territory, of a local territory, and grow and promoting these smart services can promote its growth inside the territory. And so, promoting this smart living platform, the banks can increase the overall customer base and revenues. The second actor, obviously, are users that benefit smart services, increasing the loyalty with bank and spending on preferred merchants. We will see an example of what could be implemented. And the service provider that are able to, in its wider meaning, it means retailers, government, the city government, the retailers and merchants that could be involved in this smart living platform that delivers smart services, increasing loyalty and transaction with the specific bank. This is a model in which a bank could be really the engine of the new smart services. What is a real-world scenario in which we can develop implement this smart living business model? This scenario will be the smart cities. Smart cities will be the platform, will be the base of future smart services. In the near future, in the next 5 years, in Europe will be launched many projects for smart cities. Big cities now are working in developing smart services for the citizens, and this platform will be the base for future smart services. Public administration and social networks will promote this platform. This is really interesting because this is a multiplier effect of the use of these services from the citizen and the users. And the user will use this platform for everyday life. This is important because this platform will be delivered for everyday life activities. To develop smart cities, it's important to have innovative, to think about innovative business models, and GFT, Smart Living for Digital Banks, is an innovative business model that could be applied to smart cities. And the company that want to develop this strategic project must be an innovative company. GFT is an innovative company. It's the right company to develop these projects, because skills to develop projects on IoT technologies, big data, cloud-based services, and is able to integrate and to develop these services for smart cities. What is our proposition for this, for the digital bank, for these for smart cities? In a nutshell is, first of all, we have a business model that we propose to the banks, in which banks and financial sector are promoters or enablers. And the stakeholders are public administration and service providers. And the realization of this project is not simple, is possible through the partnership, the private-public partnerships. The roadmap to develop this project is the beginning phase is smart planning, in which we are able to integrate technology and social competence with the urban development model. After this, the integration of state-of-art technologies, and at the end, it will be possible to deliver smart services and create a new business inside the city. We are working now on 2 projects in 2 cities in Italy, to feasibility studies for smart planning, involving banks, municipalities, and service providers. We are working in mobile payment tools. We have developed a pervasive standard market-recognized tool for smart payment. And we are working in a search innovation project to develop the smart living framework platform. The mobile payment solution of GFT is a digital wallet app that implement the 3 main payment services: P2P, money transfer between individuals, NFC, proximity payments in traditional stores, and m-commerce. This is important to underline that this is a really easy app for payments. We call it this app GFT. GFT means simple. It's really simple, and in Italy we have a market share of 60%. In the near future, we will have a pervasive adoption of this solution in many banks, and we will have many users that will use this application. And so for us, it's the base to build smart services, smart cities over this smart application. We are also developing the smart living platform. We are working in a project called the Multiplier. The goal is to create, to implement a novel framework for semantic interoperability between cloud of sensors. We will provide tools for integrate large-scale data-driven IoT application. This is a research innovation project. We are preparing the proposal for European Commission in Horizon 2020 framework program, and we are the coordinator of a big consortium that will deliver a global-scale framework for IoT data, semantic interoperability, and we work on large-scale demonstrators. We have involved Barcelona city, airport of Milano, and other cities for large-scale demonstrator of the platform, the usage of the platform. We are engaging also IoT solution developers communities, data cloud solution developers, and we will publish open call for application based on the smart living platform. Now I present to you an example, a use case that we are developing. It's really simple, but give an idea of what is smart living, that we are developing in a city in Italy. It's a use case about shopping and cashback. It is an idea on what could be possible to realize using the mobile payment and commerce tools inside the city. This is a notification from a smart living platform about lunchtime. And the platform knows well the user, knows the preferences for the user, and is able to give info notification about the opportunity for day-by-day life. Okay? And this is a lunchtime, and so the application gives a suggestion according to user preferences about restaurant. Is it possible to choose the restaurant, to have a list of restaurants close to the location of the user? And for every restaurant, we have information about the distance, about the cashback opportunity. This is a tool interesting because I know that if I go to Enoteca Bacco, I will have a cashback of 5%, and this is important because I have money to spend in another restaurant, also another shopping center, and I can participate to a charity program if I go in another restaurant, and so I can create services linked to the mobile payment and commerce to give to the user the opportunity to have the best choice for his day-by-day life. And this transaction give the revenues to the banks and give the opportunity to implement sustainable smart city projects. And this, when I select an opportunity, I have the opportunity, the platform give me the opportunity, the suggestion on how to get the restaurant. Okay, give me the opportunity to select, in this example, a taxi. I can call the taxi, I can pay the taxi and pay the restaurant using my mobile application, mobile payment application. And this payment application is really simple. Use the phone number of the person. It's really simple. We call this the WhatsApp of the payment applications. And so in a simple way, I can go to restaurant and pay. And when I pay, I have the notification about the cashback. I have a digital wallet in which I have money. I have a total amount of money that I can use in my day-by-day life in my city. And this is an example of my digital wallet summary, the total amount of money and of cashback, the charity program in which I can participate using this app, and the coupon that I use in my city and for my day-by-day life. This is an example of an application and a model that could be the future for the development of smart cities projects. Smart city projects are strategic projects, and we think that using this business model, GFT could play the role, the fundamental role in the development of new smart cities. And this will be the strategic project of near future in Web 3.0 context.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
So, next steps. What are the next steps? You'll tell everybody who's interested in that product. What is his next steps in order to?
Next steps, we are working with banks. We have found 2 bank groups that are really interested in the development of smart cities. We are working with the banks. We are developing the business cases for one bank, and we discovered that this business case is really interesting for banks.
Right.
So for us, the next steps will be the integration of the financial services inside a smart city in Italy, and to develop a new really smart services for the people inside the cities.
Excellent. If anybody of you wants to go a little bit more in-depth conversation with you, where can he find you? Are you going sitting right there, or going up to the booth, and then you take everyone up to the GFT booth? All right. Thank you. Thank you for that inspiring input. Thanks. All right.